everyone, it is Calxiyn and Hunter here, and we are reacting to Arcane Season 2, Episode 9, and we are a little scared, but I just want to say thank you to everyone who has supported on the Patreon while we have been doing our reactions. Obviously, there will no longer be any early access because the show is over, though. I am considering that we react to, like, the Arcane lore videos and the music videos that they make, which I think that would be kind of fun. But anyway, I'm just thanking the patrons for supporting us this entire time. I really appreciate it. We wouldn't be able to do anything without you guys because, as you guys may know, I have been working on my second channel full-time versus this one, and so the extra income from Arcane and reacting to Arcane and your supporting us reacting and discussing and analyzing everything down to the finest detail has been really helpful and really appreciated. Now, I feel like, on that note, we should talk about theories before we go into this. I kind of left it to your imagination at the end of the episode 8, so would you like to go first?
I have this feeling that it's going to be Piltover versus Mbessa and Victor, and then in the final hour, Zaun is going to show up and save the day.
Right.
I think that, right, so that's how I imagine, like, the big blowout conflict is going to be, because I think that this is finally the war that we were looking for. I think that at the end of it, Zaun is going to be independent.
Yeah.
One of the main cast is going to die.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Jinx, I don't know if it's Vi, I don't know if it's Caitlyn, I don't know if it's Mel. My guess, I think Jace is going to die. And I think Jinx and Jace. The Jays are not going to survive this.
So let me, I guess, take over now. I was not very happy with last episode, okay? With some of it, mostly the Jinx, Vi, Caitlyn parts of it. I think I agree with you. Hopefully, Zaun will get its independence by the end of this, and it won't be, oh, the revolution, we did violence and whatever, and, like, Piltover is still in charge of Zaun, because, you know what I mean? Like, I hate when that trope happens of we were just as bad as the people in power. We've talked about how we hate that so many times. So, I hope that Zaun and Piltover will work together, and then after that, after everyone's tired and no one has the fight in them anymore, Zaun will pretty much get the same deal that Silco and Jace were gonna do before that blew up, literally. I think Caitlyn and Vi, now seeing what happened last episode, I think that we are going to get kind of a closer to in-game Caitlyn and Vi, which is them being partners. I don't think that Vi will still be an enforcer, but I think what will happen is probably Vi will be on the imaginary Zaun council that we keep talking about.
Yeah.
Or maybe she'll just be like a house husband. That's fine. Vi has been doing stuff for such a long time that, you know, I would have had a different opinion had they done the Vi plotline differently, but she does not seem to have revolutionary in her heart. I don't really care at this point if she joins up with Echo in the Firelights like I wanted at the beginning, because at this point I'm like, you know what?
I think at the end of the day, she can just,
like, you know, be with Caitlyn and have a comfortable life, because all this time she has struggled.
I think she'll always help her.
Right, I'm sure she'll go down and help and, like, you know, help Caitlyn.
She already went
she did go down and she did.
Last episode.
But do you understand what I mean? I don't think it's going to be like, Vi is on the Zaun council and, like, Vi is not going to be the new...
I think Savika, maybe Echo will.
Yeah. So that's that.
I think Jinx might end up
Jace
being
and
a martyr.
Victor are gonna have mutually assured destruction, where Jace has to kill himself to kill Victor, which is odd because I thought this entire time we were going towards Victor's in-game self, but I guess with the parallel universes that they introduced in episode 7, it doesn't matter because it's just a different universe, the League characters now, so I'm kind of putting that thought away. Like this thought that we would get robotic Victor at the end of all this.
I think that Echo might also be really important to defeating Victor and Mbessa.
Fucking finally, because like I said, he's one of my favorite characters, and so I'm glad that hopefully he'll finally be involved. I do think that Jinx is gonna die. I said this in the last reaction. I'm not happy with what I perceive as that she's gonna kill herself. If she martyrs herself, maybe that's slightly different, but I don't think that it's gonna be this huge heroic self-sacrifice. And even if it is, the fact that she wants to die goes against the idea almost of being a martyr. Does that make sense? Because it's it's not heroic if you're like, I'll do a heroic thing because I'm already suicidal. You know what I mean? And so that would be my problem with it. Given, even if she does decide I'm gonna give up my life for the better of others and like I'm gonna break the cycle. To me, that's like not actually breaking the cycle. It's just you did suicide in a way that happened to benefit some people, which is not good.
Unless it's like not martyrdom, but like she like actually goes to Sevika and like we're gonna like do this. We're gonna save the day.
That's what I hope, but based on her dialogue, that is not what I got. I got that she wants to die.
Maybe. I don't know.
So, unless Sevika talks her out of that, which, quite frankly, it probably should have been Vi being concerned, but Vi has,
unless, like...
seemed to have, she has other things on the brain. So, I don't know. I'm, like, hoping Hunter... Like, I'm hoping for the best, but I kind of see the writing on the wall with some of her dialogue that's, like, that's the dialogue you give the character when they're going to, like, off themselves, and I'm not happy about that. Yeah, Sevika, Echo, Batman, like, we already have seen the revolution, right? I think that there's going to be a bunch of,
like side characters that bite it.
Yeah, I mean, probably. It's a bad situation. I think that at the end, I don't know if Mbessa dies, but I think that Mel is going to get shuffled away to the Noxus plotline. That I've been saying that they've been backdooring the next series. I think
Mel's gonna like help save the day and then leave Piltover.
Right? Yeah. Especially if Jace is dead, there'll be no reason to stay. So it'll be Caitlyn in charge at the end, establishing a new council that'll be hopefully a mixture of the houses, and then also because everyone she called at the meeting, I could see that being the new council. Right? So there's Zaun interest, and then also Piltover interest.
Because I don't think she's gonna die, but like she might at this point. Yeah, like
you're
anyone can die.
You're just saying anybody. Even.
Yeah, but like anyone can go.
I don't know. I think Mbessa I'm kind of iffy on. I kind of also see her just running away with her tail between her legs and going home.
I could see
but
her
Mel
dying.
Already gave her that option and she said no. So I think that she has to die.
What if like Caitlyn dies and Jace stays?
No.
I don't know how
like
I would feel about that.
I don't care about that, man. Okay, this is about the girls. I would not like him. Because wouldn't that kind of be, I guess not really, but like, I don't want Caitlyn to die for Jace's man pain. I've had enough, you know? So none of that not in my Arcane. So what I'm really concerned I'm going to be disappointed in is mostly the stuff with Jinx.
Yeah.
And on one hand, it's funny because when I started the show, I kind of had the sentiment of, I don't know why everyone says that this is about the sisters. There's clearly more going on than just Jinx and Vi, right? And so for me, watching season 1, I was I was the one being like, come on, guys, it's not all about them. Jace has the second most amount of screen time. The magic has always been here. But like, now, funnily enough, I'm more upset about it because that is at least the show that most people thought that they were getting at the end of season 1. And if this is how the sibling relationship ends, I don't think that that's going to be a satisfying conclusion for a lot of people. I don't like that they introduced Isha just to have Jinx go through even more.
Which is why I wonder if like Jinx and Vi survive.
I would hope,
but then other people die,
but you
like
know what
Caitlyn
I mean?
or like Jace.
What's that like, it's not commiserating, but it's the idea that like,
Misery
suffering porn? Yeah, torture porn. Like, we're just torture porning Jinx right now. But you know what I mean? Like, we're just, if I want Sevika to be like, Isha would have wanted you to live, so live, bitch. But I just, quite frankly, don't see that happening. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
Unless it is self-sacrifice, but then they're gonna have to do it really well, because I'll be mad. I'm already kind of mad, and we haven't actually seen the last episode.
Which is why maybe I think Vi and Jinx maybe survive. So
I would hope so. I mean, I kind of envisioned that they would leave after all of this and just start a new life together where no one knows them to get away from the baggage, and that it would kind of be...
I don't know if I want them to leave, but like...
Yeah, I kind of imagine a wicked kind of thing where it's like everyone thinks Elphaba's dead at the end, but like, spoiler alert, she's not. Like, I thought that that's what they were gonna do with Jinx and Vi. It's like, well, did Jinx really die? We don't know, you know? And that sort of thing. I think that, like, if Jinx dies, in my head, I see, like, this shot in my imagination where Echo, like, sees her body and knows that he can never be happy and, like, that it didn't work out in this timeline. Because, like, in my heart, desperately, all I want is for Echo to be like, I saw that you were good in another timeline. This does not have to be how things are predestined. You have the capacity for good. You have the capacity to lead a revolution. You have the capacity to be the face of the whatever. Because he had that line of like, in my reality, I gave up on you. I don't want him to happen upon her dead whatever, and then realize that he was too late. What's the point in that other than to torture the audience and try to like wring some cheap emotions out of us when that doesn't really fit in with the themes of the show, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. So I'm already kind of, I want to preface this because I'm already kind of going into episode 9 expecting to be disappointed and expecting to be mad.
Oh, here's the thing, because my big issue going into this block of episodes was like, oh, how scattered all the villains are. But the villains fit each other nicely, and I think it does have a good through line. Because like at the very first episode, you have, if I remember correctly, Heimerdinger being like, I don't fuck with magic.
Yeah,
Because bad stuff happens when powerful people get, like, it corrupts people.
And I think that's
so
fine.
I feel like that works with it. I wasn't as bothered as you were by the Jinx Vi thing. I think that, yeah.
I'm always bothered by them, so maybe that's just me.
Yeah.
Like, they're just so inconsistent with how, I don't know, like, do you ever feel like that sometimes writers are writing dialogue, but the character's not actually hearing what's being said? Like, that's just my annoyance.
I feel like Vi and Jinx are consistent. I think it's Caitlyn and Vi that are all over the place.
I mean consistently written, not the relationship. I mean
think
just in the dialogue. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in terms of, like, what characters are too stupid to understand versus what they're smart enough to apparently understand seems to change on the whim of, like, if we need a miscommunication or not. You know what I mean?
I don't think that was a miscommunication, but that's also just my perspective.
To me, it was that Vi, like, again, I hate that she has that line. No, she didn't really change. She tricked me. And I'm like, bro, she didn't trick you so she could go do evil and go blow up more civilians.
I disagree with that interpretation.
She was being self-destructive.
I disagree with that interpretation. I think she was saying things because she was panicking because Caitlyn found her and she thought that, like, she was caught. And then Caitlyn
I'm open to being wrong, but if Vi doesn't actually go after her and think that she's a lost cause, won't my interpretation then be correct?
Other than just, like, I don't know. I mean, not necessarily, because, like, if Vi's like, okay, now that we're done screwing, we need to get down to business.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying if that happens, like, that's fine. But if Vi is like, nah, fuck my sister, and we don't see her, like, try to go after her this episode,
I mean,
doesn't that mean I interpreted that right?
I feel like you also have to be like, what do you mean by fuck my sister? Because, like, being awkward and don't know how to approach your sister is one thing.
No, I mean, like, my sister left me in the jail, and clearly she doesn't want to change, and so I'm just, like, I wash my hands of it. Like, you know what I mean? I won't be happy if she's just like, well, Jinx made her choice, and I'm like, she was clearly not in her right mind, and you just let her go?
Well, I mean, like...
I mean, obviously, we're kind of preemptively complaining about... Yeah, I know, but now that she's not locked up anymore, I just wonder... It wasn't clear to me whether Vi, now more level-headed, will be like, I... take it all back. In hindsight, Jinx has changed, and I was just saying that because I was panicking and I was being unfair. But I don't think
but is Vi and the person you know to use, like, therapy talk about this?
No, of course not. But I'm just saying, in whatever way that the show communicates that to be correct and true to the characterization of Vi, it's just like, it depends on what she does. I mean, actions speak louder than words, right? But yeah, guys, when I say this, I'm not suggesting actual dialogue. I'm suggesting the essence of the dialogue. And how that is spit out from the characters is dependent on, you know, like how they're written individually. But no, I do not need a whole monologue. I'm afraid. But anyway.
I don't know. I get the feeling, like, what I think is that, like, Jinx is going to go and have, like, banded people together and, like, fight the good fight. And they're going to have a moment of,
Hunter.
like... Oh my god, like, I shouldn't have doubted you, or like,
I hope so. I hope so. That's all I can say is I hope so, but let's get into it now.
I don't know.
3. Okay, guys, we had a bit of a problem with our video stuff, but hopefully this is okay now. Knock on wood, all that fun stuff.
That's plastic.
Well, knock on wood, all that fun stuff.
Particle
3,
board.
2, 1, press and play. I don't know
regardless of how this ends, I still think Arcane, like, I don't know. I've enjoyed myself too much to, like, have, like, a catastrophic
here's the thing. I enjoyed myself, but not for the reasons that people wanted me to, and so I do think that that would be a questionable... Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
God. This is a disturbing visual. Oh.
Oh, dear.
That would be so...
Oh, see how she did cut her hair.
Okay.
That's not good. Fuck Hunter. No. She's gonna burn down the fucking building with her in it.
Do we know? Oh, no, she's burning down Silco's place.
Yeah, but she's still there!
I mean, will it kill her, or will she just, like, walk out of a burning building? I love the, like, animation of this. The kind of 2D animation it almost appears. I don't think she's, like... Yeah. We don't know for a fact that this is her killing herself.
I'm just...
It could be metaphorically her, like,
maybe.
Leaving the past behind.
I can only hope.
Oh.
Yeah, like, these lyrics are not helping me, Hunter. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Thank God.
Okay. Well, you're right about the suicide thing.
Yeah, I was right. Fuck you. Not you, but fuck you guys. Okay. Like, is there no right answer?
Powder? This man is getting smoked every time.
Oh? Okay. This is kind of what I wanted, so...
Oh my God.
Oh my God. This is so Life is Strange when you fuck up saving Kate. Oh my God. Oh, see?
Man, this should have been Vi. Fucking hell.
I don't care. I'm glad it did. He realized Vi was too busy getting, fucked in the jail cell, so, Echo's the one who cares. Fine. Okay.
Well, I mean, I guess that's, like, consistent characterization of Vi being about as cuddly as a fucking porcupine.
But okay, we may be so back, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, because now if Jink dies in, like, battle or whatever, I'll feel a little better. I really thought that she was just gonna kill herself at the beginning of this episode.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're back? We're back?
Tentatively, we're back?
Tentatively, we're back? Because that is what I thought would happen, because obviously they gave Echo the powers for a reason. But that was a great scene, though, of him trying to say different things to see what route actually worked.
But now I kind of think...
she's gonna die.
I don't know, but I think it's like the trap. If she's like a self-actualized person and she's gonna like hash it out with Vi, and I don't know.
I think revolutionary is happening now. I feel better, but I'm still mad. Well, we agree then she was gonna go kill herself now. Yeah. So I was right about that.
You're right. That's fair.
So whether or not she actually dies now is a different question, but...
I guess in retrospect, like, the kind of cool detachment and not being good with your feelings is very up Vi's alley.
Was ripping out her oh, Jinx. I thought you were talking about Jinx. Like, no, Jinx was ripping out her fingernails. It was not looking good. Okay.
Enjoying your boat, madame?
So, like, are the enforcers on her side or yours? You know? Okay, so Caitlyn still has control here. I think someone's gonna turn against Caitlyn, though. For Mbessa. I just don't know who it would be yet. I don't know who's close enough to Mbessa. Yeah.
Yes, he is. Or, I guess, what he has become.
Yeah, I don't think it is really him anymore. Oh, he saw the vision of Jace with in the hammer.
Oh, no.
Oh. Yeah, you guys are...
Oh, no. Oh, this is some, like, Saving Private Ryan shit. I'm not okay.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Like, storming...
Oh, I like also that her hair has grown out, so that's the character development juice. That's fun. I love that. We better kill him then.
get more into it then. Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Oh. Yeah, this is very, like, storming the beaches. Man,
I know there's nothing they can do,
so
but it's hilarious how they just let Ambessa do that. Like, you know what I mean? She just was allowed to, like, go reconvene her military and, like, whatever. I know, I understand. That's crazy that the spears are beating their guns. Whee!
I love the Hextech cannons. That's fun.
Yeah, but it's crazy how their own military is stronger than the Hextech, seemingly, right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, because they never really embraced Hextech fully as, like, a weapon.
Yeah. Like, this is
and, like,
improvised,
Piltover never really had a standing military.
Because instead of launching the ships, they're launching just crates and shit. Like, they're just... It's not even bombs. It's just, like, whatever they had. Oh, no! One of the Jinxers!
Oh, it's her.
Oh.
Yeah, it's also because, like, a difference between an actual standing military that's done invasions before versus what is ostensibly a police force.
No!
Oh, that's upsetting. Yeah, what did I say about minor players biting the dust?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I wonder if this is, like, supposed to parallel that scene where Jinx thought that Echo's, like, friend had with the pink hair was Vi,
I fucking
and she
hate
was afraid it
so
was
much.
Jinx for a minute. Okay. I don't know if Hunter heard what I said, but it's okay. We'll talk about it later.
I did miss that.
Parallels. It's fine.
I also, like, I find Ambessa so stupid because, like, for someone who's so invested in, like, beguiling people and all that, she's clearly being beguiled herself.
Well, she doesn't. I don't think she cares.
Oh.
Ah, see, she can absorb it now.
Just
with
like
Rictus's
Richter
magic,
stuff.
like thing.
Oh.
What is Maddie doing?
Spotting for a sniper.
Is she doing a good job?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, they just got shot. Did Maddie just die?
Oh.
Did Maddie just fucking die?
I don't think so. Maybe? Is Vi, like, manually pushing that crate?
Oh no, there's a big cannon. Bigger cannon. Oh no, they're releasing the swarm of the Hextech zombie monsters.
The void looking. See, now this looks very void-like.
Oh, what is that? What if that's like Oh no, that's
Vel'Koz.
Not Vel'Koz. No, that's
Vander?
Yeah, that's Warwick.
Yeah.
Appear. But Victor and Warwick's body.
I like how Mel is still in, like, weird mage disguise. Like, your mom knows
they
you're
didn't
home.
die.
Yeah, they're okay. Oh my God.
My dad needs to die again.
Again? How many times are you guys gonna wait, that's not...
Yeah, that's Vander, because his face changed, didn't it?
No, that was Victor's face that changed.
Oh.
Is that Rictus that they modified?
Maybe. No, they buried Rictus.
Yeah, but I thought that they pumped him with some juice or something. Anyway, it doesn't matter now. Don't worry about it. Meanwhile,
at a nuclear power plant...
Jason's trying to shut this shit down, which I was mistaken. I thought that all these things were already taken. Maybe you should have gotten someone to help you, Jason, instead of you being the only person down there.
But I mean, he's like the Hextech expert.
I know, but like all he's doing is taking canisters out. Even Silo did that.
I guess so.
Salo, sorry. This is cool, though, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Oh,
see, those are like modified human soldiers. Those aren't.
They almost look like they have shimmer in them.
Yeah, it's because of Sin's just
Oh no!
saying,
Oh
no, Loris!
Oh
Theater
no!
kid, no! Theater kids aren't supposed to be in war. I wonder what Lest is doing right now.
So bad. Probably getting high somewhere in a corner. The time reversey thing?
No. Only Echo has that. That was something else, I think.
I like I like she's like a sniper now. That's fun.
Yeah, see this big guy, I think he's just a soldier. That's not But yeah, Sin's just special juice, whatever, ultimate shimmer combined with ultimate whatever, right? This is crazy though. This, for some reason, I'm reminded of Attack on Titan and, like, the scenes in that, like, in terms of the fights.
I got the impression of, like, the Siege of Gondor from the Lord of the Rings.
Oh!
Yeah,
Loras died for Vi's pain because we barely saw him, but he was there trying to stop her from being an alcoholic, so...
Good for him. Well, I mean...
Is that a bomb? Oh, it's the... Oh, I think that's the gray.
Oh.
So they're using the gray against the... Oh, my God.
Oh, well, that's kind of smart.
Yeah.
Biological weapons. They don't have the Geneva Code and Runeterra. It's fine.
Well, this is something that Caitlyn, like, she obviously her family's thing, right? So I like that that's coming back. Go, Caitlyn, go! Oh, God. I can't tell who's who now, so that's problematic. Go, Caitlyn, go! Never miss!
Go, Caitlyn, go, never miss.
Well, she never misses.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. Oh, God. Not the theater.
Oh, Fish Boy! Fish Boy, no!
Oh. Take his gas mask! He doesn't fucking need it anymore. He got stabbed. Oh, God, Caitlyn, don't die. Don't die, Caitlyn.
She's not gonna die. She never misses.
But what if she does?
Oh. Okay.
Bomb?
Oh, see? He's getting infected by the gray. It can't be this easy. They're not just gonna be able to blow him up, right?
Come on. Oh, I fucking hate this shit. Oh, it's making me so nervous. Ah! What happened? What happened? What happened?
Whoa! What the fuck?
Something got... What?
That was an enforcer attacking her.
Who?
Oh, no.
Jinx?
No, it's Maddie, bro.
Oh, Maddie was
jealous and she wanted to take out Calxiyn, bro.
Oh, no.
I knew it. She had some suspicious fucking facial expressions, bro.
Oh, it was Maddie, wasn't it?
Yeah, and Maddie was the perfect little snitch to work with Messa. I hate it here.
Oh, I don't love this.
Didn't we talk about that in the live stream? What the fuck?
Oh, I
love
the music
the fucking gun.
Son of a bitch, Maddie.
Because of your little relationship, you did all this. What's your fucking problem, bestie? Wait, didn't we talk about how she had a suspicious facial expression all the way back then? Was she in on it with Mbessa the whole time?
Maybe.
Like when the people got their invitations and they went in, you know what I mean? I said that she and Fishboy had a weird expression, but maybe it was her expression that was weird.
Oh, Caitlyn's gonna get one in the back of the fucking head.
No, someone's gonna save her.
Plum on.
No, what the fuck? Oh my God! Did you set her up the whole time?
Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, fucking get her!
Oh, God! No, she's not gonna die. No! No!
She got stabbed.
Doesn't matter!
She got stabbed. She got
Mel
fucking
can fix her. It's okay. Somebody can fix her.
Jinx?
Jace can fix her.
Oh, Mel, Jinx, this is the moment when everybody.
What?
Oh, thank fucking God, yes! Oh, thank God, Mel! Yes, kill your mother! Kill your mother!
I wonder if she has healing magic, though. That's what I was wondering.
Oh, I've never been...
He was there the whole time!
Oh, I've never been so happy to see someone get shot in the head before.
Oh, my God.
Holy shit.
I know!
Oh, I legitimately...
Was she
oh, my God.
all the way back then?
Oh, my God.
Okay.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, go, Mel, go! I knew you were in the
let's go!
Let's go!
Let's fucking go!
Oh, dear.
Oh, my God.
She would really kill her own daughter, though? No, this is bluffing.
One-on-one?
Has to be bluffing.
Oh, get Jinx? Jinx? Piltover? No, sorry, Zaun?
Okay!
I fucking love it!
Okay! You know what? This may be okay. This may be okay.
Is this what the Get Jinx music video was when she's like attacking Piltover from the sky?
I don't know. Yeah!
Teamwork!
Finally! Fucking Christ! Good job! You know what? Even if Jinx dies now, I still will be unhappy.
Are they gonna fucking land
they finally work together like I've been fucking waiting for all fucking season! Oh my god! Go, 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 Savika, go! Okay, come on, guys. Yeah, go, Echo, go! Echo's really the MVP of this show, guys. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, they gave him some important shit.
Yeah, see?
Hey, sis. Oh, she saves her sister!
Yeah, and you thought that she was done for! Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. Oh, Theater Kid's gonna survive!
Yeah, okay.
To the next act!
Oh god.
Sorry, champ.
Yeah, sorry, buddy.
I gotta fire a crate of...
Yes!
Funko Pops at the enemy.
You guys don't know how happy I am right now.
I was so convinced.
I was so afraid.
God, Maddie. Oh, God, I will never be over Maddie. I will never be. That was so cold. That was so fucking cold.
That was nuts, man.
I appreciated your warmth, too.
I just wonder when that happened, or if, like, Maddie was in on it the whole, you know what I mean?
It's like Maddie, like, was like woman scorn type deal.
I don't know. I think it was even before then. I think she got close to Calxiyn.
She's gonna fire the guy. Oh, he's gonna get misted. It's so rad.
That's good, right?
I love that so much.
Nice.
Oh, this is so rad. Oh, we are so back. It's probably gonna get really bad again soon. Someone's probably still gonna die. Okay, but the big
that was a fake one. No.
Oh no.
There's nothing in there. It was fake. It was
you got bamboozled.
No,
moron.
You guys are fucking
Oh no, she's in on it.
No. Well, yeah, she knew. Yeah. I'm assuming she did it. She planned it. He wasn't in there. Fuck. That's crazy. That's insane. You know what, though? Respect. Like, I respect it. And Bessa, that was like a galaxy brain.
I didn't see that one
I did not see that coming. Even though I guess other things not
part
in
of me's like, where's
years.
all those zombies that I thought were going to happen? So, oh, man.
See, Victor didn't need a case. He just got up and walked, bro.
Is this what he looks like in the game?
No. Not even remotely, no.
No. I am... Cyber Russian.
What the fuck?
That is no longer a human.
No. This does look like a character in the game, but not Victor. Like, it's reminiscent of something else, but... Well!
Oh, man.
Imagine he has the runes on his fingers now. Right now that he's transformed.
I do not love this shit, man. Oh, God.
That was too easy, though. It was too good to be true.
Oh, no. Oh, hi, Vin. Yep. Oh.
Oh, God.
The zombies. Oh, the zombies. Oh, someone's still gonna fucking die.
No, Savita!
No! Not Savita. What?
I love how when Bessa already is like, she's like, we fucking won, good for us. Like, that's crazy.
Oh, no. Everyone's getting sucked.
Well, Echo has time power. He can go a little back, right?
I'm like, who is gonna come here and save the day? Because, like, no one else is here. Not Savika.
See, she's protecting Mel still. Ugh. Oh, come on. She's not going to be tricked by that. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
shit.
No.
I'm worse.
Oh. Yeah, no monologuing in my show. Let's go.
Oh, they're going to do a fight. Clearly, you're at a disadvantage. I will cry. Come on. Yeah, come on. 2-on-1. Let's go.
And Bessa's going to fucking rock them. There's no way, unless Vi comes in here to help. I want to
fight your mother.
Like she...
Woo!
Oh, dear. The way they don't move is also, like, so crazy. Like, what the fuck?
Took it like a champ. Come on. Oh, hell yeah. I prefer the robes, honestly.
Is that some, like, Marvel movie energy for some reason?
Well, yeah, because it's just, like, vague, like, energy beams. Dragon. Oh, no.
Oh, Theater Kid. No, Vi, don't get... Oh, there's Vander.
Yeah, they're sucking out the Theater Kid energy. Come on!
Echo, go! Yeah,
Murder your father!
Go!
Murder your father!
Uh-oh, well that's not good. Oh no.
You know, I didn't give Jace enough credit. He's one of the good guys.
Echo.
Jace, I meant. Because, like, he's, like, fighting a good fight up there.
Well, Jace isn't doing anything. What do you mean?
Well, he's, like, about to face off with...
Victor.
Yeah, Victor.
Yeah.
But no, Echo...
I didn't understand the relevance
Yeah,
of it.
sorry.
Let's
Echo's
go!
a real MVP.
Fucking finally! Jesus Christ!
Come on! Punch your dad! Save your sister! Yay! Oh, I love how the battleground is, like...
But...
flipping around and oh my god.
At least they're finally working together. After all this time, I'm just mad it's happening now.
Come on, kill your mother. I don't want Caitlyn to die. I just like her a lot for whatever reason.
Well, I think... Go, 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 go! Oh, this is badass, though. Oh, no!
No! Don't get the suck!
No, it can't! Oh,
so we're just gonna slam into the... Okay.
But isn't Vi infected now?
Oh,
unless
man.
they do something that turns back time in general, and none of the losses in this fight, like, will go back, you know what I mean?
I don't buy that, man.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, because Echo, Jinx, and Vi all crashed into a building. Oh, dear. Oh, the runes, that's crazy. Oh, no!
Oh, no, the Borg! Not the Borg!
All of that work that Jace was trying to do!
All of his... Oh, man. Somebody just fucking kill this woman, please.
Yeah, but even if she dies, it's not over.
No, Caitlyn, don't die, Caitlyn. You have a wife to live for. You have wonderful magenta
I think we just noticed
children.
something with that.
What?
Like, I think Caitlyn just noticed something about how her runes work. Come on!
Not the Silco Eye. I love how everyone's so politely just, like, watching.
See, that's just empowering her more.
Oh.
I think Caitlyn knows.
Yeah.
Ah!
What? What happened? She stabbed her with her own knife?
I don't know. Yeah,
She pulled it off. Oh, yes! Yes! Yeah! Oh, that's the necklace that the...
Yeah.
She recognizes that necklace.
Oh, no!
Oh!
I think Caitlyn did lose her eye, though, Hunter.
I'm okay with her.
Okay!
Oh, fuck yeah!
Wait, so LeBlanc is in the necklace? This is just a portable prison? I don't like that this random bitch gets the victory,
But I also like that she figured out that she had a thing to stop it.
Oh, that's what she was hiding. That's why she was wearing the cloak the whole time.
Still...
Oh.
You still killed my brother, you twat.
Maybe. Yeah.
I love how it's like sister. Like there's a sorority of witches. Uh-oh.
Damn, so she's gonna turn against them too?
It's me. Oh.
What the fuck, Hunter? Oh, yay?
Oh, she like wizarded the fuck out of both of them.
So did she just make that deal with them so she could take down her mom and she just said fuck them too? You know what I mean?
It would appear so. Because she turned to Mbessa earlier and being like, we can join forces. We can take them down together. So, like...
So I guess Mel decided we'll do it anyway, even if my mom doesn't agree.
And so I guess the Noxus sees it or whatever. Wait, is she
still gonna die, though?
I think Mbessa's fucking dead. I love how it's like... They're loyal to...
Mel now.
Because Mbessa's dead.
Oh, dear. That was a little... Okay, I think I understand, but...
She went in there because it's just like, oh, she could take you out, but I could take her out.
Right. So, but I don't know if she was hoping her mom would live through that. Maybe she always knew her mom needed to die.
Oh, man.
Vi seems kind of okay, though, for someone who got touched by the...
Yeah, I think it's just like a momentary thing, but not like a will destroy you forever. Oh, dear. Save your sister!
Oh, Jinx, don't be dead. Echo. We can't do this. I can't do this right now.
Oh, God.
Come on, Echo! I like her haircut. Yeah, she looks more like the Jinx in the other world. Okay.
Come on, Vi. Trust your sister, goddammit.
So she didn't think that she was gonna come back.
Yeah, I guess so. Which, I mean, in fairness, I guess that's aligned with her thing as a person.
But I was right about that.
You were right about that. You were. I think that's in character for her, but you were right.
Okay. I think Jace is gonna kill both of them then. That's the only way that this ends, right?
Yeah.
Like,
they're worried the
what other way is he gonna stop? Like,
oh no.
Oh no.
Not Vander.
Again!
Not Vander. Not Vander.
Seriously?
No. He's not there, kids. Oh, God. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, I always hate that.
Oh, no. Man?
Oh, no. I love the metaphor of them having to kill the specter of the thing that, like, tore them apart for them to be together. I think that works really well.
No, we have to go back! It's too strong!
Yeah, you need Echo and help, like,
I know,
Echo
and meanwhile, they just left Echo under the rubble, bestie! Like, Vi just left his ass there. Why?
Oh. I love how the shells are floating. Oh, I don't like his big roar sound. Oh, she's flying through the air with her gun. Oh. Oh. Oh, God damn it all. Duh! Just, come on. Come on, everybody. That's not going to kill him. Yeah, it's not.
No!
Come on, Jinx. 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 If Jace gotta die, Jace can die. I'm okay with that. But come on, Jinx.
Oh, wait.
I have faith. I believe.
Oh, they just went through the same.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess Jace was taking down the underground one.
Yeah. Now they're floating to the top.
Oh, man. Oh, I don't love this shit. Oh, I so
No, this is where they got fucked over! Come on, Echo, we need to go back, right? Because this is where Jace was when he got at the top of the thing with his fucking hammer. You didn't prevent the prophecy! You are the prophecy!
You know...
Oh
you know what? I think that person he met in the other universe in the future was him, because it looks like it wasn't Jace that did that. It was...
I don't know, Hunter. I don't know, bestie.
Oh, man. Oh, whenever I see a thing like that, if I ever see oil...
Look at that, like
If I ever see oil and water, I'm gonna get triggered.
No!
Oh, no!
No! See,
oh,
no. But it can't end like
That's
this.
Not... Oh, not Savika!
No, but it can't end like this, Hunter. We need to go back!
It's not... No, it's not gonna end like this. Oh,
I don't know. She did lose her eye.
Yeah. I'm okay with that. She can have a sexy little, like, eye patch. I love it.
Oh, God. No, see, it can't end like this. Come on, Echo!
Come on, I need you!
Like...
Teleport.
It's not his fault that they left his ass down there, though.
Oh, God. No. Oh, I hate when people, like, teleport like that they're so fast that they...
See? Oh! This is what fucking happened, man!
No, I don't like this.
I hate it here.
Oh, this is so unfortunate. Man, why did I ever trust this guy?
He doesn't even see them as people. Oh my God. The Christ thing at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah! No!
But this isn't the fix.
Oh, I get it now. So yeah. Victor was saying we can all be at peace if we're if we only have logic. Okay.
Oh, that's weird. That's nice. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh. Yeah! Let's fucking go!
Oh, there we go. Save the day. Save the day. Come on now. I believe you.
Let's go, Echo! Let's go! Nice! Yeah, we just need
Oh!
No!
I don't love
Why is
that.
everyone getting smacked? What the fuck? Back!
Oh, yeah, he's gonna back, though.
Yeah!
I love it.
Let's go!
Oh, so he just dodges it.
Echo was really like the MVP.
Yeah, at the last minute.
I love this. Oh my God. Yeah, let's fucking go.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Jace. You can't let this happen to you.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Wait, what if he changes the dial on it?
Well, I think he's gonna...
If he changes the dial, he could, like, take people out.
I think the hammer will collide with his thing, and then somehow we're gonna go back.
No, he's
further.
changing the dial. Yeah, that's what's happening.
That's what I mean. Like, I think that we're gonna go back even more.
Or no, but, like, it blows people up. It, like, kills people. So what if that's what, like, kills...
No! Oh, no.
Oh, I love that little setting and payoff.
God. Yeah, see, this is what I thought. He was gonna...
Can't be.
Uh-oh. Okay.
In our final hour.
Wait, does that mean Echo won't have it anymore, though? Oh, dear.
Oh. Victor underneath all of that. I love the animation of that. The, like... Oh, my. Wow, Echo really was the MVP of these, despite, like, not being around.
I love this, though. This is at least coming full circle, right? Oh, I want my friend back! No!
Oh, I don't think you're gonna get that,
I don't
sweetie.
think so either, but...
Oh,
because he
no.
loves you, you idiot!
In spite of everything, I believe in people. Oh.
Oh, see? He's... Wait! Right! He wasn't wasn't talking about the stone. He was talking about the bracelet because that's what stopped Jace from killing himself, I think, right? He gave it back. Yeah, so it was Victor.
Yeah.
Wait, it was Victor back then too! Fuck you guys! Fuck you guys who told me that it was Rise! Though it was Victor all the way back then, I was fucking right then! Right?
Well, is that confirmed?
Well, you saw the stone drop in his hand, so wasn't that the implication?
Do we Oh, it's not suggesting that. It's not suggesting that, I don't think. Oh.
I think it is.
I don't think it is. It's just the idea that, like, it was always going to happen
like,
some version
so the other mage did it. Oh, well, maybe I was wrong, but still.
Yeah, I'm better, yeah!
Shut up. I still like this, though, for what it represents.
Oh, yeah,
like,
it's beautiful.
Jace was the unchanging thing in every timeline, and him getting the stone and him wanting to see the magic and change the world, you know?
There was no perfect universe. It was always going to be this. It was never going to be... Like, you can't make perfection, no matter what you try. I think that's kind of beautiful.
Or, like, the only way it would have happened was if Jace died, because there's no other way to get out of the storm, you know what I mean? So, a universe where Jace lives is always going to be one where he got the stone.
Yeah.
Okay? Well...
The thing you started, motherfucker. What?
I mean, oh, it's the rune!
On the thing,
like, the rune that was on the stone.
Yeah.
So... That's crazy.
Oh. Oh my. Ooh, the animation, the hand-drawn stuff there. Or the two-dimensional stuff there, I should say.
I like what this implies, though, that the mage knew that Jace would need this spell one day. Right?
Yeah. Unless it is.
Oh, well, this is, like, tragic, but it's also kind of sweet.
Oh, God, that animation is fucking beautiful,
You know what I mean? Like,
though.
after everything, like, they finished it together.
Oh. Are they gonna not survive this?
No, I don't think so, Hunter.
I think
they're done for.
Wow, Echo, really?
What I'm worried about is Vi and Jinx, then, and if they're gonna be okay, because they were getting beat up by Warwick, and so if we can't go back, then what are...
I mean, it's a little...
They're in there,
it's a little
they're
bit
back
like...
to themselves.
It's a little bit like friendship, kind of... Whoa.
Okay.
Oh. There goes Hextech. Oh my God! Everyone survived except for Jace and Victor. It would seem.
Well, for now, I'm worried. What I'm worried about is this, bro. Like, is Jinx?
Oh God! A lot of blows to the head. Oh no! Save your sister. Save each other. Save each other. Bye. Save your sister. Finally, forgive her, please. Please. Oh my God.
Okay. Oh.
Oh no.
She's okay right now.
But like, it kind of looked like Vi was gonna fall. Save Vi, please save Vi. Oh, save your sister. Save your sister. Oh God, Vi, it's gonna die. Come on, Vi, don't do it. He's fucking not in there, Vi. It's like her character. She could never let go of Vander. Even for her own detriment.
Oh my God. That's fucked that it still has, like, the tears and the veins and everything.
Still kind of Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Save your sister! Save your
sister. No, if Jinx dies for this, she was being stupid.
No. It's like, no. It's like Jinx saves her sister and like
and they're finally...
dies? No. Vi saves Jinx. Come on. Forgive your sister. Oh, forgive your sister. No,
Hunter.
No. Oh, I fucking called it, but no.
Oh. Bro, I'm sorry. I know this comes as a shock to you, but this is exactly what I was gonna be mad about. And it's for Vi's fucking stupidity, too. Because it's always about her.
But, like, wait. You know...
No, Hunter! She's falling down into the descent of the clock! She's gonna fucking die!
I don't know, Echo?
No, Echo's thing is broken.
Here's the thing, though. She's not, like, she didn't plan on sacrificing herself.
I don't care. This is fucking stupid.
It doesn't bother me.
It does bother me. It was Vi's inability to finally let go after all of the change that Jinx went through. Is this not just, like, torture porn for no reason at this point?
Misery porn is what you're looking for, not
you know what I mean. Well, torturing us, I'm being tortured sitting right here is what I mean.
I kind of wish, like Vi saved Jinx.
Like,
so
what
that,
the fuck is that?
I think they...
That's so stupid. And it is stupid because Vi didn't believe in her. Vi didn't give a shit. She thought that she wasn't coming back. And at the end, Jinx is the one that dies, even though Vi was the one that was being an idiot?
Yeah.
So, like, what kind... I know sometimes things aren't fair, but what kind of theme is that supposed to be? I'm supposed to, like Vi after all of this? No, I'm mad. I'm so mad. It should have been Vi that died. If they were gonna kill off one of them, it should have been Vi.
I agree.
Like, to finally protect her sister. Now, this was the one time that she couldn't protect Jinx and the show was ending? Like, that's fucking bullshit.
Oh, man.
And now Echo gets to be all sad boy, too, even though he saved everyone's ass and he doesn't even get his happy ending with Jinx, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel like that was not going to be a thing.
No, of course not. But I'm just saying that, like, Echo did so much for everyone. Like, and he ends up getting screwed because Vi is stupid.
Oh. Safika.
Those are probably the names of everybody that died or something.
Yeah. Oh, he has a kid.
Yeah, it's his son. Yeah, see? And he's sitting there without her. Fuck off. No, I'm so serious. Like, what the fuck? That's such bullshit. No. Hunter's smiling through it all. I'm like, no, this ending is stupid. Okay, they gave Savika a seat at the council, I guess. It doesn't seem like Zaun is independent. It seems like they just put her there. So, okay, Oriana's alive. So I guess Singed gets what he fucking wanted.
I don't love that.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean,
that's Victor's bird from the game. That's weird. Victor has a bird. In the game, it's Victor's bird. So that's weird.
Oh.
Uh-oh. So things are gonna mutate now because that shit's left up there? Okay. Yeah, and then Jace is dead, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with that, but, like, I'm fine with Mel getting out of it alive, but I'm just like, that...
I kind of agree.
I'm so mad about the Jinx thing.
I think Vi should have saved Jinx.
Like, but like what the fuck?
But also, Jinx wouldn't have put herself in that situation.
If it wasn't for Vi, though, is what I'm angry. Okay, well... I didn't hear anything Caitlyn said. Sorry, I'm so pissed.
She's looking at her, like, family machine.
Yeah, remember when you gassed all those people? And, oh, I see what she's doing. I think she's putting a new thing in to be like, hey, the Kiraman descendant, like, this is what you need to know. You know, just in case anyone asks you about this, we had a whole fucking, thing happened. Don't do bad things, please.
Oh, no, humming. Vi.
No, this is bullshit. I'm not happy for them, okay? I hated Vi since season 1, and now she's the one that gets to live and not Jinx, even though she was completely stupid. Yeah, because I didn't give a shit about my sister. As long as I get to fuck you, I guess everything's fine.
I've never seen you this angry at a show.
I'm just saying, like, I love Caitlyn. I would have been, like, fine if both of them made it out at least, but, like... But no, you didn't give a shit about your sister and she died for you and you're humming? Okay. Like, are you happy with this as someone who shipped them?
I mean, I'm good with that. I think it's more like, because I liked Vi's character, and her whole thing is that she couldn't, for the life of her, give up Vander. And she kind of never did.
Yeah, but...
So I feel like Vi's character, like, she never has that moment.
Isn't that a flaw, though? That probably should have been fucking addressed at some point?
I generally... Oh, that's the ending shot, isn't it?
Well, the fight's not over. They're probably going to Noxus or something. They're probably doing diplomacy.
Yeah, I feel like this is not... Yeah, this story continues, I have a feeling.
Well, yeah, but... What happened is all I'm saying,
because I was like 100% with that until the very last second.
Yeah, what the
fuck? Like
Mbessa,
like Jason Victor not making it, like, Echo being the MVP at the last moment. Because here's Vi's character.
Oh, sure, explain it to me as someone who hates her. Go ahead. So, I'm not gonna get mad at you, I'm just saying. So, like,
I assumed I thought better of Vi. I think Vi's character...
Yeah, everybody... Okay, sorry. Hold on to your thought. Everybody fucking loves Vi and is like, oh, she just has so much goodness of her heart. She could have had a villain arc and she didn't. And, like, people on Twitter will tell you up and down that Vi is the only character that didn't change, the only character that's, like, pure and good or some bullshit. But she was never, like, a good person. And she was hardly ever, like, a good character, in my opinion. She was so... I don't mind her being single-minded towards revenge, but, everything that she did in season 1, like, she was just so... inconsistent in terms of the losses that she was willing to take, like the people that she was willing to sacrifice. And then this season she condescends Caitlyn about it, and then she has the pit fighter thing where she's just feeling sorry for herself in the middle. Then Jinx and her finally reunite. Then 5 minutes later she's like, actually, even though Jinx was clearly about to end it all, my sister didn't change, actually, even though I saw her change with my own eyes, and I wanted Caitlyn to be prevented from shooting her because I knew because of Isha that she changed in that moment in episode 3. And so you have her make these decisions of it's time to move on, Jinx has changed, and then in an instant it all goes away because Jinx had a monologue that you didn't fucking understand. You know what I mean? And so,
this is the most angry I've ever seen.
I'm actually pissed because it's stupid. I understand what you're saying. Like, Vi's character is that she couldn't let Vander go.
Yeah, so wait, okay,
this is my point. Isn't it more thematic if she would finally let him fucking go instead of Jinx having to die for her incompetence? Like,
that's exactly my point. It's gonna be, I think I liked Vi, and I think my earlier points I gave Vi too much credit. I like Vi because she's a person that could never fucking let anything go. Or, like, because Jinx, it was almost meant, like, despite being, brief, like, some moments of psychosis, Jinx at least, like, had a father after Vander.
Yeah, right? Vi was alone. Yeah.
Right, Vi was not only alone and in prison, so she's just never gotten over Vander.
Yeah.
Right, when she kills Silco, she feels a little bit better, but when Vander dies again for a second time, it kind of breaks her. And so she sort of abandons her. And she wasn't able to give it up there. But she's like, so here's...
You're talking about when Vander dies because of Mbessa.
Yes.
Okay.
The second time he dies.
Yeah.
I'm like, so her character arc so far is that she cannot let Vander go. Either two things happen. One, she can't let Vander go and she's a tragic character, and so she sacrifices herself, and she dies, and she loses out on like her love with Caitlyn and helping Zaun and all these sorts of things. She fails at that. And then she's a tragic character. Alternatively, they do the other thing, which is that like she like
sees the new life she could have with her sister,
and she's able to let Zaun go. Either she like lets Xander go, or she saves Jinx or something, and they, either she sacrifices. I don't know. No, she doesn't sacrifice. Like
Vi either sacrifices herself because she's a tragic sort of character who couldn't let Xander go. And so that's your first option. And your second option is just that in that moment she finally
she
lets
ultimately
go.
Like in between Xander and Jinx, she chooses Jinx.
Yeah.
And they kind of did neither of those.
Yeah.
So I feel
like what pisses me off is that she should have chose Jinx at the end, first of all, and that second of all, her inability to choose Jinx after everything that Jinx did to her. I'm actually pissed. I'm sorry. After everything that Jinx did for her, Vi is still the one that gets the benefit of the happy ending of like, you deserve to be happy with Caitlyn.
Like,
no, you fucking don't.
And
no, she doesn't.
And they don't
she never had a backbone in her body to deserve that happy ending. She never went for it. Jinx had to die for it, and that's fucking stupid.
And so the third thing is that she isn't able to do that, and she's like, she like tears, it eats at her from the inside. That she's like, I can't believe I let my sister die. I'm sorry, I can't be with you, and she disappears into the world. Then like that at least like
so that's your third choice.
That like at least makes that's like a tragic like that. There's like tragic, Vi dies, tragic Vi survives with Jinx, and then tragic. Jinx dies and Vi survives. Yeah, and they kind of did neither. So what it feels like is that
Vi is just humming in Caitlyn's fucking house.
So really,
you know what I mean?
Really, like Jinx ends up being the hero that Vi didn't deserve.
Yeah, and she didn't deserve it, and that's what pisses me off. Is that like everybody treats Vi as like, because and I think this is why, because she got hit with the protagonist center of morality beam, right? So everybody treats Vi as sort of like, oh, again, like during when people thought Caitlyn was a fascist, people were like, Vi's so like everybody's changing, but Vi stays the same, and she's so pure with her good heart. I'm like, no, she fucking isn't.
But at that point, she didn't know about Vander.
Right.
So she changed there, but when Vander comes in, she changes again.
The fandom has always had this idea that, like, oh, well, Vi is, like, the good one. Like, the unchanging one, the protagonist. No! She's not! And this is so fucking stupid!
Yeah, here's the thing, because other than that, like, I think Arcane lands it. Like, I think Arcane lands it with...
Arcane would have landed it if they didn't fucking kill her!
Yeah, here's the thing. I think Arcane lands it with Echo. I think Echo's brilliant.
Yeah,
I think
he was brilliant.
I think it lands it with Heimerdinger. I think it lands it with Jason Victor. I think it lands it with Caitlyn to an extent. I think it lands it with Mel definitely. Yeah. Savika and Zaun, kinda?
Not really, because they didn't gain their independence. She just got brought out of the council the exact same way Jace did.
But it also appears if though like there's work to be done, like, oh no, like shit is still gonna, it doesn't strike me as the Disney thing. Right, where it's like, you're bad, because it's not like they're saying Savika's bad. It's like, no, Savika's good. No, but did you see
the way that they looked at her? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that this show didn't have the balls to make Zaun independent. And so they were like, oh, the solution will be we have one person from Zaun on the fucking council. Throw a fucking parade, I guess. Congratulations.
It's not as dramatic as that, but like it's not like the Disney thing.
No, but it is a very like I'm gonna get a little heated. Like kind of milquetoast. Kind of like pretending to be progressive leftist, but actually not, like sort of ending where it's like, well, we invited you to our table. Shouldn't you be grateful for the
not
fucking
invited,
scraps?
though.
You know what I mean?
Well, we also kind of don't see it. So hypothetically, Zaun does get,
but it's a choice that they showed Savika at their council instead of two different councils making decisions together.
Here's the thing.
I understand what you're saying, but I cannot justify it.
I don't
you know what I mean?
that.
They decided the shots that they were gonna make, and that's how it reads to me.
That's like a 50% on me. That one's like it's not terrible. I accept it.
I'm not impressed.
Because you also don't see what could happen. So like whenever a story ends, I always imagine what happens next.
Right.
I think down the line, Zaun gets his independence.
Sure, I think
at
that
the very least, Zaun doesn't get treated as shitty as it used to.
But I think that what they showed tells a lot, and that this show could not commit to the
like
narrative.
The more radical aspect of it. But what they don't do,
which is crazy considering. I don't want to bring this up too much, but like there are things going on in the world right now, and so it's crazy that like I know that obviously this was made a long time
like
ago,
2 years ago,
but like that's like how badly does that age when your show releases in the moment and parallels a conflict that is going on in real life, and you didn't have
conflicts and several issues about
I know,
milquetoast politicians.
But you know what I mean? I'm like,
yeah.
You guys should have had the foresight and had the balls to actually be progressive.
It's not as bad.
No, it's not as bad as I guess.
Because here's the thing, what they usually do is like Savika was just as bad, so you have to kill her. It's like no, Savika, the gangster and the revolutionary, has a seat at the table.
Yeah, I just.
But like also, there should be another table.
Like I wish it was a new table, a different table in a different location. Like I wish there was something. It could have even been. You know what they should have done? They should have put the new council room in the middle of the bridges. That. Remember when Echo's looking at the bridge and there's that big metal thing that's combining them, and so that used to be where the border was. They should have made a new council room that was on the border, because that looked like the old council room to me.
Yeah,
and so they should have had it literally where the two worlds collide, and that would have landed for me. But this did not fucking land. Sorry, I interrupted.
I mean, I guess at the end of the day, like a separate Zaun and a Zaun with the full rights of Piltover, like there's not a dramatic difference between.
But do you know what I mean? It was just how the shot read to me was shitty. They should have just done something else.
I feel like it's a little more realistic, perhaps, of like people not loving.
Maybe, but Calxiyn's in charge. She was general. She had military power. She could have done whatever the fuck she wanted. Her and Mel, no one was gonna tell them no.
Well, I mean, you could have you have to keep people happy, even if you are a dictator.
But like, Calxiyn could have done a little more.
Here's the thing, I'm half on that. That doesn't bother me that much.
Right.
Like, they land everything. That one's kind of like a half measure, but it's not so bad.
Like, you lost points, but if Jinx didn't die, whatever.
Then, who gives a fuck?
Right,
you know, that doesn't bother me that much. And then the Jinx thing, because really, Jinx is then just this character that, she just sacrifices herself and no one learns the lessons from her.
Nobody did. Vi didn't learn anything. I think, and
maybe in the next season, if Vi has if Vi shows up again and is haunted by this and has maybe
I don't want to see her again. I'm so done. No, I'm so serious. If I see her ass is on site, I don't want to see Vi and Calxiyn in this next show. I think them flying away kind of implies the fact we're leaving somewhere.
Because I feel like Jinx's thing is that she's not a Jinx, she can help people. So I guess maybe if you frame it not on Vi and instead on Jinx.
But it's always on Vi. It's always been about Vi. So I'm mad.
But it's also been about.
I'm haunted by my sister's death while I'm humming in Calxiyn's house.
It has been
rich people. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
It has been about Jinx about as much as it's been about. But here's the thing: what should have happened is that Jinx and Vi both survive, and Jinx is a hero, and she realizes, oh, that's how I realize I'm not a Jinx, because this version of her sacrificing herself for her sister. That's also a version of that, but it's not the best.
Vi couldn't have died.
It's not the best
Vi couldn't
version
have been happy unless Jinx died. That's how that reads to me. Is that you know what I mean? It's that there was no universe where Jinx and Vi could have been happy together, and I don't agree with that.
Here's the thing though, is that
and what pisses me off. Okay.
I think that kind of works, but it's not the best version of Jinx, and I think the better version of Jinx ending. But I think they kind of.
But it doesn't work for Vi.
I think they kind of wanted to kill Jinx just for the moment of it, but no.
Yeah, but you guys fucking suck for that. That sucks. I'm talking directly to the person.
But
that
also
wrote it.
but I feel
that's stupid.
I feel like you had Jason Victor die, and I'm that was enough.
Wasn't that enough?
I feel that was enough.
Why did we have to do this? It doesn't contribute to the themes of the show, right? And, okay, so this is something that's been pissing me off, and I've been talking about it in the live streams, but I didn't bring it up in the reaction very much, because I'm not the person to speak on this. However, Savika and Echo did all of the work in terms of the actual revolutionary work. Right? And so...
Echo, Heimerdinger helped Echo.
Right.
Echo doesn't get where Echo is without Heimerdinger. And, Jinx from that universe as well.
Hear me out.
So
even before this act, the point I'm trying to make is even before this act, people were complaining that the POC characters are always in service of the white leads. And I would consider Echo a lead, but he has 8 minutes of screen time in season 1, so nobody else agrees. And so I understand that, like, Vi and Jinx are just who they are. Like, they're the people from the game. And so Riot put diversity in their other characters that were original and that were new, and that's fine. My problem is that Echo did so much for everybody, and then Vi comes in and fucks up what should have been his happy ending. Savika and Echo were the ones that helped Jinx the entire time, not Vi. Vi didn't do anything for her. And
well, that's
Jinx
also
doesn't even get to be part of their lives in the end.
Yeah, no, I agree with you on that.
Even if we just, like, put Echo away and don't even consider him, Savika was, like, her new mom, basically, right? And Savika doesn't even, like, you know what I mean? And so it just pisses me off. And I like the fact that Jinx finally joined them at the end after all of the work that Savika put in. Because
they are like a very important part of, like, the story, and I think they did definitely fumble it.
Yeah,
which I think is unfortunate.
And I think that they just got fucked, and so it's really annoying.
And I think that
I love Echo. I love the conversation he has with Jinx, because to me that makes perfect sense, because Vi doesn't give a shit about her anymore, and I would have been fine with that, and Vi not giving a shit about her, and Echo being the one to have that conversation with her if Jinx didn't die for her ungrateful ass later. And so that's just what really bothers me.
But here's the thing, it's like I'm bothered more because it, like, fucks up Jinx and Vi's character.
Well, yeah.
I like Echo's character doesn't bother me.
No, but I'm just saying, like, as a secondary thing, right?
Yeah, fair enough.
I
don't disagree with you.
Vi's ass got, like, you know.
Because, like, Jinx doesn't get to be happy
Jinx
with
died for the person that didn't care about her, whereas Echo and Savika did, I guess, is the argument I'm trying to make. And so that's what pisses me off. Right? Is that Jinx was important to both of them, and they're not even involved, really. I mean, Savika is, but she's on the ground, she's not with Jinx.
Yeah.
Whereas Echo got knocked out by some pipe or something, and so that's what happened to him.
We didn't see a whole lot of scenes of Savika and Jinx.
We did, though. We had so many during the prison break.
When Jinx meets Vander, we kind of don't see them in a room together again.
I know, and that's stupid.
And I think that's partially the timing.
Does Savika even know that Isha died?
Presumably.
I mean, because Jinx linked up with Echo, who was already linked up. But, like, we didn't even get the release of that plot point either.
So part of me is like, I'm not that bothered by Echo, because Echo in this universe didn't have that much, like, wasn't around. Like, they just didn't have that much time, that much screen time with each other.
He's the one who believed in her.
Yeah, in the other universe.
Sister. No, but even now, that's why he came to her now, because he believed in her now. And he proved... Right, like, you know what I mean? That Jinx could be a good person. He was the one who facilitated that,
but it was in the final moment.
And they got fucked!
Yeah. I don't know. I think the better ending would have been Vi saving Jinx and, like, letting go of Vander. And, like, I think they sacrificed all of that proper plotting because they were like, if we don't have enough deaths, if it's not scary and dramatic enough,
well, that's stupid, too, because death does not automatically make a show better.
I agree.
And it spits in the face of the
things that they already
established.
I think they were trying to go for, like, the drama. I love how the second she dies, to say, like, that happens, you start ranting.
Well, you know what? I'm glad that she didn't kill herself, first of all.
Yeah.
Let me just say that. I'm glad that they didn't go that way, because I was afraid of that. But it's like, it's so funny, because if you think about how I was at the beginning of the day, I was like, they're gonna make Jinx kill herself, and I'm gonna hate this ending, and it's gonna be bullshit. But then, when she was finally with Echo doing the revolution stuff, I was like, okay, I was wrong. It was on me. I was
Here's the thing.
Like, we got
they kind of bamboozled. It was 10 out of 10 till the very last fucking moment.
So you got me. I had so much doubt going into this, because so many people were telling me that they didn't like the season, and I had all these concerns, and then when Jinx had that line in the last episode, I thought she was gonna kill herself.
Our issues with the villains, everyone got simple.
Fucking moment.
They were about to nail the landing, and then they fucked up the character arc of the two main characters, especially Vi. Jinx to a lesser extent, but still pretty substantially.
Yeah, I mean, and I think that's the thing, right? Is that Vi and Jinx are the core of the show.
I kind of hate that.
And so if you fuck up Vi's ending, as much as I don't like Vi, you fuck up Jinx's ending.
Do you think that Arcane is going to go down in history as a show with a really, really bad ending?
Yeah, I think this is Game of Thrones level of shit, honestly.
It is not that. No.
Because people have had problems with the pacing all season, and they've been giving so much benefit of the doubt. They've been like, yeah, the pacing is ass. the season, the music videos explaining too much are like time skipping through things.
No, because Game of Thrones, people knew it was shit by the 3rd episode.
Maybe.
With this, the people,
I feel
it was
like that's even worse though. Because I got my hopes up. At least with Game of Thrones, you could see the writing on the wall and start to see it descend into shit.
Different.
No, this is worse.
No.
This is even worse.
No, because like it was still good up until like Game of Thrones. By the time like all that stuff happened with Daenerys Targaryen, when like Jon Snow killed him and like that ending was so stupid.
Spoilers,
you knew for at least honestly that whole season, if not the season previous, that shit was stupid.
But that's good because then you can back out. I gave my investment
with
to this show.
One,
I've been staying up till 3 in the morning editing these reactions, and you fucked me. Like, are you serious? You didn't buy me dinner and you fucked me. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean, maybe it's worse.
But like, they did the thing. Yourself,
because like
right?
no, because Game of Thrones 100% failed the like
and you
landing.
Have the books.
With
you know what
this,
I mean? At least with the books, it may be different.
When Game of
There's
Thrones,
no one doing this.
Game of Thrones 100% unilaterally failed the landing.
Yeah.
Where this, like, 75%.
The plane blew up and landed. That's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like everybody other than like Jinx and Vi.
And the plane blew up afterwards for no reason.
So like it's not as bad as Game of Thrones, but I think it might go down in history as like, why the fuck did they do that? Because there's like an obvious.
Yeah.
They just and I think that's so unfortunate.
To explain my point of view, the
like,
reason why I think it's worse than Game of Thrones is because at least with Game of Thrones you could escape. With this, they finally convinced me that they knew what they were fucking doing, and then they stabbed me in the back.
Everything was chaotic, and it all lined up perfectly, and it was right fucking there, and then it.
But that's why I think.
Oh man.
You know, people had less high expectations for Game of Thrones after a while, whereas people had high expectations. Like I
did.
Saw a lot
I can
of
only speak for myself.
You know, even though with the pacing, whatever, they'll figure it out and they'll stick the landing. You know,
and
so it almost hurts more.
And they almost
hurts more because the writing was never on the wall that this was gonna be shit.
And you could have had Jinx like have to leave town.
Yeah,
and all that
Elphaba,
shit.
Right? Like, that's what I kept saying.
And like so, like you could have like a kind of bittersweet moment of that. You can had your bittersweet stuff. It could have worked, and they just didn't
Jinx
fucking
doesn't even
do
need to leave because Vi's leaving. That could have been the thing.
Do you think that was like a studio note? Do you think that was?
I think that they did it
because they just wanted him dead.
Here's what I think. Okay, this is gonna be really mean.
I think they did.
Have you ever seen writers that have clearly read fan fiction of their own show? Like, you know,
they didn't want to do what the obvious thing was, so they did the worse unobvious thing.
That, but also like this idea of like, ooh, I know what I want to see people react to like this, like, like I think that it's like this is gonna be a weird comparison, okay?
Sure.
But just walk with me. So for Wish, Julia Michaels said
not a movie,
that she wrote the song between the hero and the villain in order to show their conflicting ideals. Okay, this is one between Magnifico and Asha, and that this song was supposed to showcase how Asha is selfless and Magnifico is selfish, okay? But she also wanted to write a song that was romantic enough between the 40-year-old man and the not yet 18-year-old Asha to be romantic enough to be played at weddings and to be a lullaby that you could sing for your kids. And so the argument that I had made in the video about At All Costs was that those are two things that are fundamentally incompatible with each other. If you showed the darkness of the villain in the way that you are describing, it would be impossible for that to be as romantic that you could have it play at your wedding or to be a lullaby that you could sing to your kids, because it would sound villainous, it would sound abusive if they had done Magnifico correctly. So when I say, in terms of the writers reading their own fan fiction, and why I'm bringing this up, is because Julia Michaels clearly had some sort of delusion in her head that she wanted to write a song for the purpose of Disney adults to play it at their wedding. And, like, that was her main motivation, not to tell the story. So when I look at Arcane, and I look at this ending, what I see is a writer doing some self-gratification in terms of, mwahaha, I want to see everyone react like this for my own fulfillment, instead of actually considering if that goes with the narrative. And that's why I brought up the fan fiction thing, because when you post fan fiction, you get comments in real time, and that can sometimes influence you. And so I just think that the writers were like, I think the twist thing is part of it. Like, that they wanted to make sure that they didn't do the obvious. They wanted to still make sure it was, dark and that not everyone got the happy ending. But I truly think in my heart that it was shock value, not so the audience was shocked from a twist, but so the writers could pat themselves on the back and be like, we want this to happen so we can see our audience go into turmoil for their own enjoyment
my thing is that, like to do the happy ending, you'd probably need more shots. So maybe I'm just like, maybe it's like a Ruby Volume 9 thing where they didn't have the budget. Maybe? I'm just thinking of reasons.
If Arcane of anything does not have the budget, what hope is there for anyone else to tell a good story in this economy?
Here's the thing. I don't think there is hope for people to tell, like, really gorgeous, because, like, I think the money just isn't there. But the thing is that this
wasn't a money issue, because you would just write the exact same scene, but differently.
I don't know, but all the bonus material to give context.
But what do you mean? I don't understand.
Because, like, okay, so if let's say,
if they had just changed that
Jinx
one
survives,
scene.
and then you have the scene, but then you have to have the scene of, like, Jinx leaving, and you have to have the scene of,
But you could just have her sitting with Echo.
Maybe.
And then they're just looking over the city, and it's sort of implied maybe Jinx has a hood on. You don't see her full face, so it kind of has that implication that she still needs to be in hiding. But, like I can see very simple ways to do that would not interrupt the shot at all. Right? Like, you would just... Jinx and Vi live. Caitlyn and Vi have maybe a little conversation of, are you sure you're going to leave your sister when your sister's still on the run?
In their head,
my sister's fine, whatever, she's with it.
Because that's almost so extreme. Maybe in their head, they were just like, Jinx sacrifices herself for her sister, thus proving to her and everyone to herself that she isn't a Jinx. And I think that's a really shitty version of that. But, like, maybe
but then they're just stupid.
Yeah, maybe they picked the worst version of that.
Maybe. I feel my interpretation is almost more generous, because that would mean that they had the common sense to think of multiple routes but chose not to for their own satisfaction, where you're suggesting they're just stupid. Which is almost harsher, I think, than what I said.
I don't know. Here's the thing. Would you rather contribute to malice what could be explained by incompetence?
Yeah, because I don't want to believe that the writers for the biggest animated show in this decade are stupid.
I also think they sacrificed this on they probably got a studio note of too happy, make it sadder.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was a studio note.
Maybe,
make
but then
there
are still ways to figure that out and have Jinx and Vi not be together because Jinx is on the run, and you can still show that visually through a myriad of things, and it wouldn't cost more money. So that's why I don't see it as some sort of money choice. Yeah. I think it's just whatever was happening in their heads, whether it was malice or it was stupidity, it was a bad decision.
Yeah, it was a bad decision, which is a shame because they almost I was
so
100%
unconvinced this entire day. And I was preemptively being mad about things.
They were right there.
They finally undid all of the hate that I had in my heart for Vi and Jinx's last conversation in episode 8. You finally won me over, and now I'm so mad. I'm so angry.
Because if they did it, then I would be like, this show is kind of 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And you would have been like,
fuck you, Cal. You didn't believe in them.
But I had faith.
You're a hater. You would have told me that I was a hater, and I would have had to wear the dunce cap.
And my faith was almost 100% correct. Well, I mean, at least, Vi and Kate get
fuck them. Fuck them. I do not give a fuck about them. No, screw that. I'm so mad. The show would have been better if she died. I'm so serious. I
think the best version is that they all survive.
I have never hated a fictional character as much as I hate Vi. I'm not joking. I don't think that this is, I should say a protagonist-aligned character. A character who we are supposed to root for and is supposed to win us over. She never won me over for a single second after getting out of prison.
I like her character because it's that's why she is the way she is. And I think she's consistent in that, but I think that
she just was never endearing to me.
I think that she needed to rise above it, or that the show needed to punish her for her failings.
No,
and
but they never do.
It rewarded her for sucking and not getting over Vander.
Yeah.
And I think that's
even though Jinx got over Silco.
Yeah.
Burn the place down. She got over Silco, but you couldn't get over Vander? Are you joking?
I feel like if that happens, then it's her character arc is perfect. No notes, 10 out of 10. If that happens,
you know what? I would have been won over by Vi by the very end then, even though I had complaints about last episode. But I feel like that
they really
what I complained about last episode was I saw
why did they do that? Why did they do that?
I don't know why they did it. I don't know why they did it.
It had to be a studio note.
No, you are giving too much give credit to these people.
They can't be that
stupid or they're narcissistic. There is no in between.
Don't call them narcissistic.
Well, I mean, I don't mean a clinical diagnosed narcissist. I just mean Julia Michaels wanted, I want a song that people will dance to at their wedding.
Because here's the thing, if they're like, oh, I can't, because if like, I need to worry about like stupid shit like getting shocks out of people versus telling a good story, that's incompetence. If you're worried about like, I need to screw with people's predictions instead of telling a good story, that's incompetence. If you think that was a good ending for Vi or the best ending for Jinx, that's incompetence. I think it's all incompetence. I don't think it's malice. And so it's like either that or they got screwed over.
I guess malice isn't the right word, but like that self-serving, like, oh, but I want to do this.
I believe in them too much.
The way that writers love to like, I don't know, love to relish in their own work a little too much.
Last night I met a guy with an Arcane tattoo.
Oh my god.
And I looked at him and I'm like, babe, I hope you love League of Legends because like I don't know how this show's gonna work. And I had faith.
Yeah.
I don't know if I feel bad for that guy now.
But do you know what I mean? I'm not saying that the writers are malicious in terms of like they're evil people or something. It's just that Julia Michaels level of narcissism where it's like you want the thing for your story to happen so badly that you would disregard your job as a storyteller.
That's
egoism. Sorry, that's what I mean.
Egoism.
That's what I think happened. Yeah, so I apologize. Please don't cancel me on Twitter.com or whatever. But yeah, egoism is what I mean. So I see it as an ego thing. You see it as a stupidity thing. No, I do think it was ego somehow. Like, are you fucking serious? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're almost there.
So
maybe this is more realistic that shitty people don't always get. Like, the world is not like a karmatic machine.
I know, but
that does
you're
not.
You're a story. You're not real life.
Yeah, I know.
You're a story.
My only thing is that maybe some people are like, that's not how the world works. I'm like, that's not the real world. It's a narrative.
No, yeah, it's a narrative, and it's supposed to impart something on the audience. So all you imparted to me is that if I risk my ass and do good things for the people that don't believe in me, I'm gonna get screwed over. Right? And I'm not saying that this needs to be like moralistic, like a fairy tale where you're imparting a direct moral onto the viewer, but what moral would I get? Because what Vi's story tells me, based on Jinx dying for no reason, is fuck you got mine. Like, she should have just left her sister in the dust. That's not the type of moral or the type of message that you want, like, for your audience, especially when you have this oppressed group of people that are fighting, like, for their freedom and for their rights and all that stuff and all the other stuff that's intertwined with Zaun and the Vi and Jinx plotline. And so what you're telling me is that Jinx could have kept her head down, she could have played with her little toys exactly like how Savika suggested, and she would have lived. But instead, she decided to be the hero and she died? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what action would that spark people to take other than reinforcing that idea that people should be selfish and maintain their own selfishness? You know what I mean?
I mean, well, because Vi gets, by the story, kind of gets, like, rewarded for never getting over Vander, for never growing, for never having her arc.
Too. Like, I'm talking about it more from the Jinx perspective of, like, why would you even try to be a hero? Why would you fight?
Well, I guess maybe their idea is that, like, oh, by saving Vander, she proves to her sister that she's not a Jinx,
or saving Vi, you should say. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, so like I think that's what it is.
What does it impart on the audience in terms of after this piece of art is done, what do we feel about going to live our lives? Is my problem. Like, okay, this is also random, but like, for example, at the end of Hades Town, the whole idea is that the story is a tragedy, but we still get up to sing it again. And that's what the piece of art dictates to us. But like, this doesn't tell me, like, not that
I don't get a lot out of
to
this.
Like tell you how to live your life, but like Jinx decided in the final hour to get on board and to be be selfless, and she was punished for her selflessness with death. And that doesn't make sense to me. Whereas Vi, who was chronically selfish in every capacity, gets the happy ending. So what I'm seeing is like a fuck you got mine. And I'm like, no, that's not the moral, that's not the thing that you want to impart to your audience, that trying to be a hero is worthless. Because yeah, if Jinx minded her own business, this wouldn't have happened. And like, even if, like, Jinx wasn't even the key to the final battle, Jace and Victor were. So if Jinx just stayed underground in the bunker with Isha and Savika or playing with their little beetles, she would have been fine because Jace would have saved the day eventually anyway.
Well, no, because...
I mean, obviously she helped with the balloon.
Yeah.
But, like, you know...
And, like, who knows, maybe Mbessa makes
theoretically, she did not turn the tide that much. That Echo... Echo could have been in the one in the bullet. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying in a hypothetical universe, Jinx could have hunkered down in the basement and, like, Jinx would have saved the day anyway.
But if Mbessa got up there, then she could have potentially stopped Echo as well.
Sure, but they don't have that much of a connection for me to be like...
Yeah, I'm saying hypothetically.
Jinx died for Vi, not to stop Mbessa at the end of the day. And so I know what you're saying, but...
Well, in the other universe it happens.
That doesn't convince me. Do you know what I mean?
I know. I think because if that one changed, then like perfect 10 out of 10. This way, like a really good show kind of has a bitter taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how I feel about Game of Thrones, where it's like, oh yeah, when all the good stuff about Game of Thrones, I will still absolutely get it. But like, the endings are important, and they almost landed it, and I think they just flopped it, and like, I'm sort of disappointed. Like, I'm not angry.
Oh, I'm angry.
And I still...
I'm angry.
Here's the thing.
You don't have to edit these reactions. I'm angry.
I still like Arcane.
Yeah.
But, like, Arcane is going to be one of those things where, like, it's pretty good with the caveat that, like, you might not love the ending.
Fan fiction now.
Yeah, we'll always have fan fiction.
I know, but, like, people will really write fan fiction now.
We'll always have archive of our own.
Like... people get on, Ruby fandom, fix it. This is the show that needs a fucking fix it.
No, this is the fucking fix it.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is what needs the fucking fix it. Oh my God. Like,
that was wild.
I'm actually mad. Like, I don't know if you guys can tell because we're all like, he smiles all the time. No, I'm actually
This is the
pissed.
most pissed I've ever seen at you at any show
why?
ever.
Because you fuckers got me into the show after it had already ended in terms of season 1. And so I was like working my ass off to get these reactions out during the off season so that we would be ready to watch it together. And as much as I love you and as much as I have enjoyed our time together, I texted Hunter last night. I was like, at least we'll always have each other before we watch. It's fine. But I'm just saying,
you're angry
more than the average person that watches something and may have some investment in terms of you made fan art and you made this and you made that, which I totally respect. I have spent literal hours of my life editing these reactions, right? And those are hours of my life I am not getting back. So that's why it kind of pisses me off even more than like if Hunter and I were just sitting in our pajamas having popcorn watching the ending of the show. I would have probably still been mad. But the reason why I am pissed is because I put work into this. We did the live stream discussions. We spent and invested all of this time and they fucked up.
Maybe it's good that like some shows that I like, Ruby and the like haven't come back yet. Because imagine if this happened to Ruby, I think I'd be on like suicide watch.
Yeah, do you guys understand what I mean?
It's unfortunate.
If you invest time in anything, it is going to make it hurt more. I think that the people that make fan art or write fan fiction will probably understand how I feel.
I think I'm not that angry because everything else was handled really well.
But this is so important, Hunter.
I agree.
I just can't.
I agree. Here's the thing. I'm also really like, this is bad and it's going to be a black stain on what was a really good show. But like, if everything else, my worry was that everything was going to be that bad.
Yeah.
Everything was pretty top notch.
That almost makes it worse to me. I can't. I just can't. It almost makes it so much worse.
It's like, when you were so close and like the fix is so obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And so I just.
Fuck.
I am flabbergasted. But yeah, so what I was trying to say was just, if you write fan fiction or you make fan art, you probably understand how I feel. But you guys have to understand that this is why I'm a bit more angry than, like, the average viewer. It's because, like, from our perspective, we put so much time into talking about this show, and at the very end, they disrespected their audience a little bit by choosing spectacle over story, which I think that was ultimately what it was, and choosing shock value over story. So the live stream discussion is gonna be fucking fun if I decide that we should even do one, because like...
Oh, you're gonna get that, or like in my head, I'm like, I could do a video essay for the channel about that. I'll do that. I'll write that. I'll be good. Here's the thing, my partner was gonna ask me, do you want to like watch like, can I watch Arcane? It's really good. I was like, yeah, absolutely, we'll watch Arcane. Now I'll be with the caveat that, like,
yeah, I know. That's how I even feel about, like, Arnold's like, oh, I'm gonna get back in, he wants to react to the League trailers, he wants to react to Arcane, and I'm kind of sitting here like,
do you?
No,
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Here's the thing, is that, like, as a show, Arcane, I still think is pretty great, even. Maybe even good, but that one ending stings.
You know what?
And it's like this, and it's unfortunate because, like, the degree of it's almost like it's almost like your homework got eaten by a dog.
Yeah.
And like I feel bad for giving you a worse mark for it, but I kind of have to because you didn't hand in the assignment.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we can rant about this forever.
I know. I mean, who gives a fuck? And at this point, anyway, I guess from my perspective, you guys have to understand that if you watch my reactions from the beginning, I never liked Vi after the prison thing, which I've said multiple times already, but I really liked Echo. I really liked, Savika. I really liked Mel. I really liked Mbessa. And so I guess what stings for me is that when I was finally endeared to what was going on, like they finally won me over kind of in the 11th hour with doing what I had been begging for them to do the entire time, which was to finally see Vi, Echo, and Jinx united after all of the tragedy that they had suffered and after all of the loss. You have this childhood friend group that has finally come back full circle. So like, I guess, I don't know, it's hard to articulate because obviously the show won me over in other ways before that point. I'm not saying that, like, I was sitting here crossing my arms angry the whole time, but, like, I was waiting for the moment where Vi was finally kind of, like, with her old crew because I thought that would finally convert me on her. And then they made it impossible for me to be won over at the last second. And so I think that that's almost what hurts more, is that the things that I really loved about this show was, like, the revolutionary angle, like, was what Echo was doing, even, like, what Victor was doing, and, like, what, obviously he's more of a tragic character, but just what Victor was wanting to do for the people of Zaun, like, Jace's dream, and all of this, like, all of these other things that connected to the Undercity.
It's one of those things, it's almost so open-ended that I'm like, are they gonna, like, continue these stories?
I don't know. I think that...
Because, like, Zaun feels like, oh, they're gonna keep doing that. Like,
I think that they are moving on to Noxus, and I think that the Caitlyn Vi scene is supposed to imply that they're doing diplomatic relations elsewhere. I feel like I heard something, like, again, not before this act, but before the other one, that, like, there was confirmation that we are moving on from this setting, and that this is the last season with, Zaun and Piltover. Like, does that mean we'll never hear about what's happening here? I don't, obviously it's possible. Well, Mbessa is getting a book, by the way. I'm guessing it's a prequel book. I'm still excited to read that. I still think that that's fun. Yeah. But, like, obviously, Arcane could still have book material covering other things, but I think in terms of the show, the ending sequence is supposed to imply that Caitlyn and Vi are getting ready to do diplomacy in other locations. And so, you know how a spin-off of a show has the old cast? Like, Star Trek, for example, like, you had, Deep Space Nine, and so you have Picard being like, have fun, guys, like, and just leaving them there and leaving some of the crew from the old show there, and then transitioning into Deep Space Nine without Picard and without, Riker and, like, all those other people. I feel like what we're gonna get is Vi and Caitlyn being like, yeah, hi, Noxus, and then it's like, okay, we gotta go. See you later. And, like, maybe Mel is still there because Mel has to go back to her house. But just generally, it's like they are going to be, like, the Picard situation where they're like, okay, let's set up the next show. Bye. And, like, they're just going to leave. And, like, we'll maybe see them in the first episode and then they're gone. Like, they're just there to set up whatever diplomatic problems are going on in Noxus. If Noxus is even where we're going, I'm just assuming that based on how much they built up the Black Rose stuff, right? Hilarious that Singe gets the happy ending, by the way.
I don't love that.
You know what I mean? I feel like we kind of glossed over Singe.
Yeah.
I know sometimes bad people get their way, but it's hilarious to me that after everything he did, he just got away. Yeah, that's kind of the thing.
Oh, yeah, that's also very disappointing.
Like, if he was in prison and Oriana was alive, I think that would be a fine trade-off, right?
Yeah.
But the fact that, like, they didn't kidnap this man or anything, they're just letting him go through the streets. Are you joking?
Which leads me to believe that, like, his story is gonna...
no, because... Okay, so somebody explained this to me. Singe does war crimes in other, like, places. So, in the League lore, I don't know if they're gonna get into that. I feel like that him and Oriana are gonna be part of next season.
Yeah, so that's the thing where it's like, oh, he just got away.
But isn't that so funny that he got away? Where were you guys trying to arrest him? Like, didn't Mbessa have him in the Fissures? How the fuck did he get away?
I mean, I can only assume Savika and them. I don't know.
I don't want you guys to think that the takeaway from this video video is that Cal hates it when the bad guys win because that is not true. I just think it's hilarious that Sinj had absolutely no consequences for his actions. His daughter, like the fake mechanical daughter, what he wanted to do all along actually worked. It would be different. I think that would have been, if they wanted to shock people, they should have had that Oriana was alive, but then as soon as Victor died, she died too, and then Sinj was like, fuck, this is my fault. Yeah. I finally put my daughter's soul into this, like, mechanical body, and then she died, and so I
forgot about that. That just adds to the whole, like, there needs to be another seed. Like, there has to be.
But do you know what I mean? Because to me,
how would you feel
that would have been Sinj getting, like, his way and then not.
If in the next season Jinx survives?
I was kind of thinking that may have happened.
Yeah. Because you don't really see her body.
No, you don't. But
and like she could have put that bomb behind Vander. I
just don't think that they're going to.
But because
her.
Here's the thing: even if Jinx survives, it still kind of fucks over Vi's character arc.
Oh yeah, either way it does. Because
it's
you
not
didn't know that your sister was alive.
So it's not as bad, but it's still not great. I don't know. I mean, whatever happens in the next season. I want to believe
that after everything was over, Jinx emerged from the rubble and she's just in hiding with Echo. And it's a wicked thing where it's like, oh, you all thought the Wicked Witch was melted, but like we know the truth as the audience and no one else does.
I can see the future. I feel like when they do the next League of Legends, we're going to be here doing this again.
If I'm alive, I guess. Like, this show took, like, 10 years to make, didn't it? Or something? We're gonna be, like, 30.
2 years, maybe.
Oh, I mean before that, pre-production.
Well, like, I mean, they probably have a lot of the stuff built in. So, like, I can assume, like,
the engine and stuff? Yeah, like, now they know how to do it?
And the people. So, maybe 2 years. So, in 2026...
Right. No, I will be here. I will be just as mad. I will probably be more angry because I'll be old and I'll be bitter by then. I don't think that they're gonna do that.
I'm so upset by that. I'm so upset by like it also kind of undermined the whole like the gay couple gets to because like normally I'm very happy about that.
You're the worst gay couple I have ever seen in any piece of
because it's not the worst, but it's just like Vi got rewarded for her shitty action. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't love
it. No, I don't. Well, first of all, I didn't think that kiss in the thing had any chemistry. That was my first beef. The second thing is that sex scene was horribly misplaced. I kind of hate how much people like this ship and think that it's good representation.
I like it.
As someone that is queer, I don't think that this is good at all.
I like it.
I don't know. I don't think that they did it very well. At least together, it's not that bad. But independently, these characters do not. Because doesn't make sense.
Because when people talk about good representation, I'm like, is Vi or Caitlyn great people?
No, I don't mean like that. I mean,
I think that their characters are compelling, and them like pushing and pulling on each other is generally I find compelling.
I know.
Maybe it's a little extreme.
Whereas when I talk about good representation, I don't mean that we're not allowed to have toxic Yuri. I mean that like. This was not written in a way where I I don't believe this. Here's the thing
is that I was fine with it up until that Vi stuff, because then it undermines. Then it just feels like you got the love of your life, and now you don't care about your sister. You didn't learn anything.
Yeah,
you didn't fucking learn anything. You're a static character.
Yeah, which is crazy because it just I don't know. I feel like I got gaslit during season 1 with everyone telling me how great of a character Vi was. I don't know.
Just
based on what people said. Well, no, I'm talking about more in terms of what people were saying did not match up with her behavior in the show. And I saw that all the way back into season 1. I was like, no, this character sucks. She never learns anything. The narrative always thinks that she's in the right. And I say that and I get ratioed on Twitter.com, right? But now, is this not the ultimate proof that the writers had a favorite child?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And thought that Vi was the one that was always right. I can't reconcile that. And I don't think that's a good relationship. I don't think that we're going to see them again.
Here's the thing is that, no, I like Vi and Caitlyn's relationship because I feel like the push and pull kind of makes sense. Because, at the beginning, Caitlyn just wanted, justice and Vi wanted revenge. Vi gets revenge. Then now Caitlyn wants revenge. And then Vi kind of sees herself in Caitlyn and wants to stop that.
Right.
And then Victor comes, or then Vander comes back.
I guess what
and
I'm
then,
trying
like,
to
we
say,
like,
Hunter,
we could like do this together. And then Vander dies and she regresses.
To me, a good relationship is not just the relationship, but also the characters and their individual parts, because that ultimately contributes to what the relationship
and here's
is.
The thing,
but I'm like, 1 + 1 is equaling 3. Does that make sense? Do you know what I mean?
I think it could have worked, but they just fucked it up at the last. And so their happily ever after does not feel earned.
I also think it's hilarious that, like, when did Maddie turn on Caitlyn?
I assume because I assume Maddie figured out that,
well,
like,
yeah,
Caitlyn
Maddie was listening at the door, but I'm like, but when did you go to Mbessa? Were you always, like,
I assumed Maddie was kind of, so here's...
Like, I like mystery, I don't need that explained to me, but that was just... they did such good setup in the other scene.
Yeah.
Like, they did such good setup with that other scene and showcasing that, oh, these people that are breaking in, the Chem Baroness that is breaking in, they have invitations. Like, they must have gotten that from someone on the inside. We naturally deduced that it was Mbessa. Now, I got some sus vibes from Maddie, but that was my brain misfiring
but, like, the phrase,
before.
The phrasing of, like, you kept me warm implies that she felt scorned, that she was just being used by a person.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a woman scorned, but it's okay if it works
like,
as
I had fun too, but I was just using you to get ahead in my position.
That's
how I interpreted
that's almost better, I think.
Oh, it would have been if they had... I don't want them to explain, but, like, think about back when we found out that Mbessa did the Chem Baron attack, right? Yeah. We have all of these scenes with them showing what Rictus did and, like, Mbessa killing the Chem Baron so she can't say anything. Meanwhile, Maddie is here, and there couldn't even be, like, you know, when Maddie's saying the line, "You kept me warm too," we could have at least seen that she's making a handshake with Mbessa or something, just something to sort of visually showcase to the audience how the fuck this even happened. But we don't know, and I don't care about not knowing, but what I do care about is, like, that line is so vague that you could have either interpretation, and I don't know if that's great for right now.
I'm okay with, no, I like art with multiple interpretations.
No, but I don't mind that in terms of the message, but I don't know if the meaning of lines should be, like, so unclear.
That doesn't bother me that much, because I think
those are two completely different themes.
Yeah, but either way it works.
I don't think so, because one is about Caitlyn's own selfishness, and then the other is about Maddie also being more ambitious than Caitlyn gave her credit for and stabbing her in the back to get ahead. So one of them is about Caitlyn and Caitlyn being kind of shitty and just using her. The other one would have been that it wasn't Caitlyn's fault.
It might be more yours, because if you have those, like, shifty moments, then, like, maybe... So, like, maybe
it might be. But do you understand what I mean?
Like
sometimes art shouldn't have multiple interpretations if the point is, do we lay the blame for this at Caitlyn's feet, or is this Maddie all along wanted to rise up and strike back?
Here's the thing, regardless, just because someone cheats on you in a relationship that you had that presumably was never, like, a guaranteed monogamous thing doesn't mean you get to side with a fascist, you know?
No.
So Maddie's in the wrong either way.
Right.
And here's the thing,
but
is
if
that,
Caitlyn
like...
didn't use her, that wouldn't have happened, is one interpretation you could take.
I know, and I don't think that's bad.
Actually lay the blame at Caitlyn's feet.
Because that's not blaming Caitlyn, that's Caitlyn being flawed.
Right, but you have to make a decision about whether or not the narrative is going to comment on that flaw or not. And with your interpretation, with the interpretation that Maddie did it to get ahead, that wouldn't be Caitlyn being flawed, because then Maddie had ulterior motives the entire time.
Well, then it's also her being flawed in that she couldn't, like, tell when she was being taken advantage of.
Yeah, but that's not a flaw. That's like, oh, you care too much, Hunter. That's like that kind of.
But it's also. But then, like the.
No.
I don't know, but then it was also like you should like the Mbessa, like you should have. I don't know. It might be more that Mbessa was in on it the whole time.
But do you understand what I mean?
Maybe no, because like if it's Caitlyn like losing, then like it reflects on her flaws, and if she just got screwed over.
But do you understand what I mean when I say, like, this isn't a line that I particularly would want to have multiple meanings?
Because here's the thing, because I think the scorned lover part has a little more, because, like, the line Mbessa has of, like, you should be taught...
The personal entanglements.
Yeah, entanglements. That, like, it opened you up to vulnerability.
But you could have that either way, that Maddie infiltrated her life from the start, or it was the woman scorned thing. So that also kind of doesn't help to figure it out.
I guess not. I don't know. That doesn't bother me that much, I think, personally.
The reason why it bothers me...
Because it's like, go with the one that works better.
Right, but make a choice.
I guess
the story needs to make a choice. I don't mind things being up for multiple interpretations when the meaning in terms of like how it resonates with you personally will be different. But like
So yeah, that was stupid of me to say. That was stupid of me to say. But like, I think with that, it's just like she got whatever, and it could have been because like either way, it's like either way, it's like. I'm not mad
that Maddie turned. I'm mad that like. Because I think it happened without any investigation.
Because like Caitlyn also thought that she was too smart for Mbessa, and like if she was a mole, then like she wasn't, and that's like you being overconfident, which is a flaw. And then the other interpretation. Is
this the time?
I don't know. That I mean, here's the thing. That doesn't bother me that much because either way, it kind of communicates the same thing, so it doesn't bother me.
But like the fact that the narrative never reflects on that, I guess Caitlyn lost an eye for it. You could argue, but like I think that what would have been
and that scene was rad. I like that.
What I was thinking was that Mbessa was going to arrest all of them in the fissure, and then Maddie was going to turn on her in that moment, and so we could have sat in that a little bit longer, so that they both would have been locked up in the prison in episode what would it be 8? Yeah. That's what I thought was going to happen.
Maybe.
And that Maddie, well, either the enforcers would be like, "Fuck you, Mbessa, we're behind Caitlyn," which did happen, or that the enforcers would be like, "Actually, we're cowards, we're going to work with Mbessa anyway," and then because
maybe that would have been better, but like. Sure, but like it's not like the other issues where it's like dog shit and pretty good. That's pretty good and like maybe better.
That's just something else
depending
that like
on how they worked it
is
out.
On my mind in terms of like.
Because here's the thing, that
Caitlyn
scene
and everyone was surrounded by Mbessa's army, and somehow they all got away. So much so that Caitlyn could go back to her house and Mbessa doesn't have like military looking for her or anything. Like, you know what I mean?
Because at that point, the idea was that like Mbessa didn't have that many people.
But still, the fact they let them get away from that area.
Because it kind of sounds like
get out. There was only one way out. There was only one road. Block off the fucking road, Mbessa.
Because it kind of sounds like Mbessa only had like the one person because all the other people seemed involved. So maybe Mbessa was only able to turn to one people. But I'm talking about in terms
of fighting Warwick, like all the way down there.
Yeah, but because your implication.
We have a giant hole in the ground that has one entrance and exit.
Because Caitlyn
somehow Caitlyn and Jinx all got away.
Because Caitlyn kept control of the. I gotta leave soon. Caitlyn kept control of the police, of the enforcers.
Right.
And Mbessa only had the one.
But the rest of the enforcers were not down there. It was Mbessa's army that was down there.
Wasn't there some enforcers there? Then I guess they got out.
I know, I don't like that they just got out like that.
Well, I mean, they also, there was chaos, so you could, take advantage of that. I could have sworn there was some.
Maybe there were, I think there were some.
But yeah, so then, then it doesn't really make sense there unless you change it that, Mbessa had a lot of people on the inside. I don't know. I thought
Caitlyn was going to get arrested for treason. I thought that that's what they were going to do.
Maybe.
And so I was really surprised that she just got to go home.
Here's the thing. I don't think you have to do a dramatic rewrite of Arcane. I think you have to really fix that one little thing in the end and you're good.
I agree with you. I'm just bitching about other, kind of related
Because, here's the thing. That doesn't bother me. Because also, that scene was very terrifying.
It wouldn't bother me if the ending was different, but now because the ending bothers me,
now you're just on a roll of negativity.
Yeah, now I'm seeing other things
I think that works. Because the two things that bother me is obviously Vi and Jinx and the Zaun thing. But the Zaun only kind of half bothers me.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me, especially because the scene was so disturbing, especially how cool and detached, this bubbly person who constantly wanted.
Yeah.
To see that, I don't give a fuck about you anymore.
Context could have been
her pointing that gun over Vi's body was genuinely deeply upsetting. I felt that in my soul. It was so upsetting.
I'm just saying that there are other things that now in hindsight I'm like, yeah, this could have used a little time to cook or something, right? And so I think the ending is the most egregious
thing. Here's the thing, I still agree.
But I saw the writing on the wall in terms of them not cooking and them starting to burn the food.
I disagree with that part. I think they mostly landed it except for that thing. It's like they did a triple somersault, landed, and then shot themselves in the head.
What I mean by that, Hunter, is I just mean in the last episode, I picked out certain things that I was like, this is gonna go badly, and I was I feel vindicated.
I don't know, because I feel like they were about to land it, but then it was that one decision.
Yeah,
so I feel like
I know.
That's why I'm not that mad at the show.
But I could see those things coming, and that's why I'm sad.
Anyways, I personally, I'm not that bothered by that. I liked that scene. I liked that whole episode. It was brilliant
mostly the conversation, I think, with Jinx and Vi in the prison that bothers me, and then obviously, the ending.
I think that's, that doesn't bother me that much. I think Echo, I feel like weirdly
now it bothers me.
They gave Echo a lot to do in the very last second, And, like, that's good. I liked his character. And, I mean, he had help by Heimerdinger. He couldn't have done that without Heimerdinger or Jinx.
I mean,
so it's not like
he was
like
the one who was always organizing in the shadows from the beginning. So I'm glad he finally got his moment. With the firelights.
Yeah.
The firelights are fucking
he wasn't
since episode 4.
But, yeah, I know. But that was more like minor subterfuge and not big deal stuff until he hooks up with...
they were building
until you just like Echo a lot.
He was gonna get there eventually, you know?
Anyways, so, like, the Echo stuff...
I think Heimerdinger ended well.
Here's the thing,
I'm glad he got to finally die because he's immortal.
Everybody, it worked so well except for that fucking Jinx thing. Oh my god. Anyways.
I know you have to go home.
I gotta go home.
I'm so
and
sorry.
like it's fine, but like
Man.
I don't want you to get the impression that I'm not also annoyed with this.
Oh no, I know you're annoyed. It's just that you're not as annoyed as I am.
Because here's the thing, I think that like now you get like, and this was stupid and this is stupid. I'm like, no, that thing was stupid. The other stuff I think
it just compounds. Like it's death by 1,000 paper cuts, and that thing wouldn't hurt. Like that, certain things wouldn't have cut as harshly if the ending was different.
Because now you're
that conversation with Vi and Jinx in the jail cell would have been perfectly acceptable if Jinx hadn't died. Because then it would have been like
Jinx.
Vi was shitty and didn't believe in her sister, and then her sister came in. But now Vi just dies for someone that didn't give a fuck, right? And so that's what bothers
Jinx
me.
Dies.
So sorry. That conversation is perfectly acceptable. And it
undermines what was, I think, in retrospect, could have been really good scenes.
Yeah.
And it sucks. Makes me look like a fool because I kept thinking they were really going to land it. There must have been meddling. There had to have been script things there. I don't know. It had to be something.
I think what we're gonna see after this is the writers be like
pointing each other.
No. The writers. Okay, so the director of Wicked was like, we wanted it to look colorless because we wanted Oz to feel like a real place instead of like the Technicolor Wizard of Oz. We wanted it to be real, and we were afraid you wouldn't be able to empathize with the characters if it was too Technicolor. And like people were like, she's fucking green. What are you talking about? So I think that we're gonna get some pretentious hoity-toity like explanation like that.
No, the writers are gonna try to cover their ass so bad.
No, I think that they're gonna be like, and it was so artistic because like I don't think that it's gonna be like, yeah, this was stupid, but there was corporate meddling. Like, no, they are gonna drink their own.
No, because here's the thing,
they're gonna get high on their own supply.
Because here's the thing, a lot of times like artists will come out like a year or two later being like, yeah, man, we got fucked.
But in the moment, they're gonna be like the Wicked director and be like, no, this was genius, and pretend that it was a genius
I think
choice.
The comparison between Game of Thrones and those guys of how you realize that like, oh, they were kind of incompetent near the end. Like, I think it's going to be a similar thing. If they are incompetent otherwise, because they just almost 100% landed it. It's just like, how could you fuck it up at the last moment?
God,
Either you're the most incompetent person in the world, or like, I've got to go. I'm so sorry.
I know.
We're repeating ourselves at this point.
I know. Well, let's just go.
This is the most heated I've ever seen you.
Just go. Oh my god. Okay.
I've seen this person pick literal fights before and was not this upset.
Yeah.
This is insane. What are you gonna do tonight to like get it out of your system?
I'm gonna make angry thumbnails. I'm gonna go like and like make a bunch of angry faces for the thumbnail because I'm
gonna rewatch Arcane.
Because I'm the type of person that laughs through my anger, and I want you guys to know that I'm not fucking laughing. Like I'm not laughing.
I'm not angry because at the end of the day it's a show. I'm more just really disappointed. And upset because it could have been so good.
It's something that you contribute your time to.
Because like there's
real
things.
Feel something, and it makes me
like
feel
I don't know, man.
I know what you mean. There are real
things to get angry about. This is just like, why would you do that?
I think it's justifiable to be angry at something for like wasting your time. You know. Art is supposed to make you feel something, and so if we bar that, you can never feel angry because it's not that serious, but art is also supposed to be this transformative experience for you. Like, those two things can't be incompatible. It means that it is perfectly acceptable to be angry at something that was supposed to, like, move you, that is made to move you,
especially if you're very passionate about it.
Yeah, so I don't think, like, oh, but it's just a TV show.
No. If you're passionate about something, you get heated about it.
Yeah,
it's only natural.
It's supposed to be a piece of art, and so that's why I'm treating it that way.
I'm just explaining how I feel about it
personally. I know. I'm just trying to...
But like, yeah, oh my god, that's so unfortunate.
Wow!
Okay, well...
Time to go!
Toodaloo!
Bye! Let us know if you want a live stream discussion about all this.